Now I can actually record as I feel, even though it's on a fucking phone. I don't yet have a fucking a camera and shit like that. Broke boy shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, though, um, what is it that I actually even want to talk about today? I feel like I'm gonna do a lot of backtracking because this is YouTube, and it hasn't really been put on. Well, like nothing. I've done nothing with YouTube ever besides like look at random shit. That's a beautiful bird. Holy fuck. Just look at random shit. Like a bunch of songs and random podcasts and shit like that. You can see anything I fucking like and fuck with and shit below. But I guess the first thing I'm gonna talk about, just because it's fresh on my fucking mind because of my morning, I don't know, rejection. You gotta be able to handle that shit. And like, I remember the first fucking time, dude, that like I tried to holler at a girl. It was like the end of middle school. Like I tried to really get at it. Like it wasn't in school type shit. I feel like if you're in school, it doesn't fucking count. You're always around those motherfuckers. Like, hey, hey, what'd you get on your math test? You know what I mean? I feel like you're young as fuck, so it doesn't really fucking count, you know? But like, as I graduated, I was about to go to high school. I'm like, fuck, I need to get comfortable talking to girls. Oh my god, females. So I remember hollering at this girl at the fucking pool one day, dude. And I'm like, yo, baby girl, how you doing? Really, it was more like, my name's Jordy and shit. You know what I mean? But in my head, that's how I fucking sounded. And they both looked at me like I was just fucking weird, bro. Walked the fuck away from me and shit, like swam the fuck, like that little swim push and shit. You know, that shit. So it's more than understandable. I got it. I had to work on my craft. And a craft it became. But anyways, though, that was my first step. And like after a while, it was just like, okay, if she says no, her loss. My narcissistic ass, her fucking loss, cuz I'm the best thing since fucking toast, motherfucker. They said burn it again. You know what I mean? That's how I fucking felt for a hot minute. And then I don't personally, I don't know. People think like because like I'm 6'3", like a dark skinned brother, and like I guess I'm mildly handsome. I mean, it's up to you if you believe I am or believe I'm not. Am I actually? Fuck it. Anyways, I feel that with rejection, it made me actually give a fuck to try. You know what I mean? And like on top of it, I it's cool to get told no. Like accept no. I love being told no. Like as a guy, it just means like maybe, you know what I mean? Possibly. You're making me laugh, so you're reading body language at that point when you get told no. So it's like, I'll give it a half a shot. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll stick around, whatever. You know what I mean? If you choose to still keep me in your company, then who knows? Maybe I have a flying shit's chance, you know? Sometimes you gotta play the slow game when you don't get it quick. And honestly, God, like, I don't mean to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. If you don't know who that is, what the fuck? But when it comes to the opposite sex and rejection, sometimes, at least heterosexually, when it comes to some of these females, I used to have this rule, right? Let me backtrack a bit. I used to have this rule, right? Where if you came to my crib and you was a lady and you heard about the python, you know what I mean? Then I can't take myself serious. If you heard about how it was, or you just wanted to get some, or you thought it was interesting, and blah blah blah, we were just trying to use each other, etc. You know what I mean? I was your Negro fetish for the evening, you know. Then I was like, all right, bet, let's fucking get to it, you know. But like I started noticing like I'm just hitting her, and like, I don't know, who the fuck is she? I don't even know. What the fuck is her last name? I guess I just wanted the intimacy to a degree, or I think I'm more of a sapiosexual. So, like, that was the fucking problem, you know what I mean? But, like, my rule was, Jesus Christ, I never fucking told you my rule, right? I wouldn't fuck you if I just met you, you know? So, like, a lot of girls would come through and, like, why is he not making a move? Why are we watching Tangled? Why, you know what I mean, etc. Yeah, like so, I wouldn't see them again after that, and they would just swerve me. Girls asked me to like take their virginity and shit like that, and like they never fuck with me ever again and stuff. You know what I mean? I guess I was the designated whore for certain females and shit like that, and I don't know. I'm honored. I wish I would have taken the opportunity more so. Honestly, God, looking back, I shouldn't have said no as much as I said no. But like, that was me trying to understand, I don't know, my own sexuality as well as balance my own forms of divvying out rejection, you know, and like divvying out rejection to women. It sucks sometimes because goddamn, do they not take it well? Like, man, we live in that shit. Like, get told no all the time. Buy her a drink after she asks for a drink, and you don't see her for the rest of the night. That shit happened to me once, bruh. I'm like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like and when a girl tried to ask me that again, like ask me for a drink again, I said nah. I was hurt. I was scarred. You know what I mean? Rejection's okay. I feel like I think rejection builds character. Like it's okay not to get like exactly what you want the very first fucking time. Like what's wrong with that? You know, if you got it the first fucking time, then you probably shit it away. Like who was it? I think it was Plies who got a record deal off of his very first like song he wrote. You have rarities like that, and shit like that, and yeah, he's like a millionaire and such. I'm not even sure how much of a millionaire he is, but like, do you really know him? Did he really have to work hard for this shit? Not necessarily. I mean, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't fucking know Plies like that. But like, that's a story I heard randomly. I wouldn't mind it if I fucking got paid off my very first song I ever fucking jotted down. That'd be kind of fucking cool. But like, you might not be Plies. Straight up and simple. You might not be fucking Plies. And if you're not Plies, in the eyes of the broadcasters of the world, then I'm sorry, cuz it seems like it seems like you're not gonna fucking get it. Not that way, you're gonna get rejected like a motherfucker. And personally speaking, I feel like there's some acceptance in that, and you should find some solace in that, and you should be okay with it, you know. Let me see, anything else I can fucking touch on religion before I depart? I think honestly, God, that's about it. You have a good day. Yeah.